It is an honor to address you to kick off the GPM Awards Russia 2021. I want to thank Oksana Klemenko and PM Alliance for putting this on. It is absolutely incredible where we've come in just a few short years. It's also a pleasure to share with you my passion for projects, the project management profession, and how we directly contribute to the advancement of sustainable development. And let me emphasize how particularly meaningful it is to be speaking to my dear friends in Russia, which is becoming stronger and stronger in the sustainability movement each and every year, thanks to efforts such as yours. It is critical to emphasize the importance of shared values and principles as the foundation of sustainable project management. Let me be very clear. We all fully know the challenges we face. So, we know where we want to get to, and we know how to measure our progress in getting there. We have the tools, thanks to our P5 standard and the techniques and practices that we introduced in Russia just 6 years ago. We still face some uphill challenges. We all live in a world where acute poverty and destitution coexist with extreme wealth, where 1 in 8 among us lives in extreme poverty, and 2 in 5 are without access to adequate sanitation, where rates of maternal and child mortality are unacceptably high, and millions of our children are out of school, where many women and girls are still deprived from equal opportunities, and where the capacity of oceans to provide their vital services and the survival of the planet's biodiversity are at great risk. And of course, this pandemic has changed our world in more ways than I can share in a short address. These are our global challenges. Needless to say, the task in front of us is urgent. The great thing, though, is that we are all interconnected. We live in a world of changes so profound and rapid that no country can stand alone. The world's interlinked threats and challenges require everyone to share responsibility and contribute to a common vision. That is why our movement at GPM speaks to many common concerns of countries at all levels of development. Whether youth unemployment, brain drain, and widening inequalities, or increasing natural disasters and threats from climate change that include industrial pollution, degradation of terrestrial ecosystems, loss of biodiversity, or weakness in social coherence. These are challenges that can hold everyone back and are our opportunity to overcome. And these challenges are fully inclusive, so the solutions must be as well. That is why this awards program is so vital. We must demonstrate and display what we are capable of so that others can learn from our example. After all, it was Mr. Putin who said, and I quote, "We need business to understand its social responsibility, that the main task and objective for a business is not to generate extra income and to become rich and transfer the money abroad, but to look and evaluate what a businessman has done for the country, for the people, on whose account he or she has become so rich." In that spirit, sustainable development cannot be achieved unilaterally by one country or one profession or one person. That being said, integrating our methods into the learning process can tip the balance towards a regenerated world that we must work to build and then sustain. If we adopt regenerative practices using the P5 as a foundation, we can mitigate the effects of climate change, regenerate distressed bioregions, address hunger, poverty, and inequality, and set a course for a better future. As a global community, we face an array of challenges. This we know. Our response boils down to the fundamental challenge of making decisions in how we do what we do. I say this all the time, but can't underscore how important it is. Projects, by their very nature, are change. We must do the right things the right way for the right reasons, and the example that you set is a beacon for the world, and I applaud each and every one of you for taking it on. The GPM Awards program highlights what we can do and recognizes excellence in sustainability in projects. But more, it represents a commitment to making the world a better place for our children and future generations. I want to thank you so much for your time and encourage you to take part in this opportunity. Thank you again.